last night against the Kings. This is the second game of a back-to-back for them, by the way. But the sense of urgency just took over any kind of sluggishness you may feel after on the second game of a back-to-back. They are playing like their lives depend on it.
It is going to provide some clarity, though, for the Warriors. Is the math is going to work against you for the 6th seed. So your goal would be, to be in the 7-8 game, and if you could host the 7-8 game, that would be great because you only have to win 1 game. If you host the 9-10 game, you have to win 2 games to make it into a playoff series.
And it's still doable to get to 7-8.
You look at the remainder of the Warriors' schedule, tonight was going to be a tough one. Utah and Phoenix are the other two that look very daunting. And the way Minnesota's been playing, as Curry is spilled.
You want to keep attacking the rim. But we've talked about the Warriors have an easier schedule compared to some of the other teams just from 7 to 10. If you look at the Blazers, they have a much tougher schedule. The Spurs have a much tougher schedule. Memphis is a little easier. Well, they're not as easy as the Warriors, but
Memphis is interesting in that Jaren Jackson is back.
He's back. That's a key for them. They've been playing well. John Morant
and Jaren Jackson. And then you have Dylan Brooks kick in and Valanciunas. So Memphis has had some pretty quality play. They were on a road trip. They lost to Denver. Denver, by the way, the only team that seems to beat them is the Warriors. Because the Nuggets.
They've done more than stay afloat without Jamal Murray. You got to give Nikola Jokic some credit.
I mean, they're 6-1 since Murray went down.
But it's who it is, though? Michael Porter Jr. has stepped up big time.
I think it's 21-6 or something. Their last 27. It's amazing. So that was the free 2-for-1. Misfired there. And Oubre drop it back to Wiggins. Warriors gave up 36 in the first quarter. Only 24 here in the second. But scored 12 in the first quarter and only 17 in the second. So this has been an offensive power outage for the Dubs. And the three-point shooting has been making it very hard to deal with Dallas tonight. And then Doncic, that's probably an appropriate way that the half ends.
And he's just smiling at him.
All Dallas, all night. The Warriors 29.5, which says a lot of.
Maraming salamat po sa lahat ng nag-donate. Lino Gendrano, Alberto Arceo, Princess Privia, Joshua Mark Visitacion, Kiski Andy Van Pagot, Alexander Verona, Alquin Navarro. Salamat sa pagsuporta sa livestream natin. I love you all.